This is Majin. Here's my comic pull list for September 27, 2017. Now, one thing I'm just going to throw out really quick is I did not buy Marvel Legacy. I did read it, and I will give props where props are due. You know, the Jason Aaron is a great writer, so in a sense it's well written. The artwork is fantastic, so it has a couple pluses. But here's the thing. And you know, I don't know how many times, you know, people who bought this book are going to get duped, because all Marvel Legacy is a $6 preview book. And you know, in some cases people spent more than $6 because they're buying lenticular covers, they're buying, you know, the comic book store incentives. So some of these prices are a lot higher. And in effect, all this book was previews. You know, it was basically, okay, look, here's the Avengers 1 billion BC. We have to show you this because there's going to be like a big fight later on in the Avengers. It's going to be the big crossover, and it's going to tie into this. Oh, and by the way, this is what Iron Man's doing. Tony Stark's missing. Here's what Black Panther's doing. You know, he's an intergalactic spaceman now. Oh, and by the way, you know, Wolverine's back. Hey, everybody. Hey, look who's back. We got Fantastic Four might be coming back. You know, we have... You know, one funny part was Deadpool. You know, what he's doing. Steve Rogers, who's trying to act like he's not Captain America, but yet you can see his shield through his backpack because he's an idiot. You know, and I'm just like going... Doesn't matter how good the story is or isn't. All it did was like they announced, this is the blueprint for what's to come. You know, that's tying into with all the other major storylines. And you guys spent $6 for a preview book. You know, preview books are supposed to be free because they're supposed to entice you to go, hey, I'm kind of curious to see what this is. I would like to preview it before I, you know, buy it. It's like, do you guys pay to watch trailers? You know, that's what you did. You paid to watch an extended trailer, in a sense. And I just don't understand why people keep supporting this nonsense. You know, Marvel treats every one of you as a bank account, ATM machine. They put out shit and then money, and they expect the money to come out of your wallets. And I do not understand why people keep supporting this nonsense. Who cares if Wolverine's back? The only reason why he's coming back, it's not because they had a grand plan, you know, for this. It was because people were complaining that their stories weren't good, that they have basically turned their back on all of the heroes that they cared about. So that's the only reason why. It's not. It's out of reluctance, not because, hey, you know, we have this grand idea and we'll slowly bring people back, you know, into our world, you know, organically. This is the crap. One of the crappiest reboots that's not a reboot. You know, they can't call it a reboot because they know they're going to lose half of their fans right off the bat. You know, and again, it's like, I'm going to keep saying it. Why are you so willing to spend your money, hard-earned money, on trash? A preview book. I mean, all you had to... I mean, there just needed to be one copy at every comic book store so you could have looked through it. You know, it's ridiculous. It's a preview. And it's like... Maybe I should just, like, put up previews of reviews and make you pay for it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's stupid. And I can't believe people are that dumb that they keep falling for this nonsense. Okay, anyways, let's go with some comics. We have Man of War. Issue 7. You know, this is a book I can stand behind. The art is good, you know, especially for the type of story it's trying to tell. The paper quality is good. The cover stock is good. They don't waste time and space with things. Look at this. This is the cover, and you got our artwork right there. And yeah, you get some Valiant advertisement, which that's fine. But I mean, this is like the story is actually good because he's finally starting to realize he's gonna have to put on his armor, and the armor's kind of like goading him, like, look, let me show you what I can do for you. You don't understand everything. And then one part I thought was kind of funny was he's talking to this alien guy, and he's taken over their ship, and I guess you can say this is kind of like a negotiation period because the guy's not happy. And then you get this choose your own adventure pops up on the screen, and it's like, if you talk this way, this is the outcomes. And I thought that part was kind of funny. Overall, though, I really, really, really liked Exo Manowar. This is probably one of the best Valiant books, for sure. Okay, War Mother I didn't read. Okay. Batman Detective Comics. Tim Drake. 965. So, we knew Tim was alive, and he was captured by Mr. Oz. And what this issue does here is it tells the Tim Drake Red Robin origin. And, for the most part, there's, I guess, if I can remember correctly with Tim Drake, part of his thing was, there had to be a Robin in Batman's life. And so they still go with that theme. They do, they make a minor tweak or here and there, but for the most part, I guess you can say this is probably one of those types of issues that fans of Batman wanted to know, how does Red Robin fit into the Robins, because Rebirth kind of threw everything for a loop as to the timeline. And Red Robin again proves that he's one of the smartest on the Bat side of things, and he manages to get out of his situation, which leads to a surprise, so to speak. And that one surprise leads to another surprise later, which I thought was... I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to get out of this situation, because just by the last page, it doesn't look like they don't have enough firepower to get out. But overall, I didn't think this was like the greatest book of all times, just because I was like, it's just another origin story. The ending kind of made up for it a little bit, but it's average book. But I can see where some people are gonna just go, oh my god, this is the thing I was waiting for, and I think there'll be other people going, this is shit, because they're they didn't like the origin. And as you can see here, I got the Walking Dead trade number 28. So overall, this is what I got. Not too many books. There was a couple books. I guess there was a Batman Metal thing that came out, which I did want to get, but the comic store didn't have it. And man, I'm telling you, you guys got punked by Marvel again. Anybody who bought that Legacy book, $6 minimum preview book. Anyways, those are the reviews for today. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Like, share, and until next time. Oh, and of course, let me know what you guys picked up.